Hey guys, it's me. This is my video about Cody. 3 weeks ago, I met Cody on Meet Me. You guys might have known it as my yearbook, but it's Meet Me now. He messaged me, and I was like, kind of like, because like I haven't really been on there. Like I used to be on there like all the time when it was my yearbook. That's how I met like a majority of my exes and friends. Not gonna lie. But like I haven't just really, because it's just been like pigs, just like, oh, wanna fuck, oh, wanna fuck, oh, wanna fuck. Like, it's annoying. So he messaged me, and then I was like, oh, he's kind of cute, whatever. So I messaged him, and then we started talking. He actually knew Kane because he is one of the officers of Black Hawk Soldiers. It's not, every time I say it, it sounds like Black Cock. Black Hawk Soldiers. Like hawk, like caw, yeah, whatever. And he was talking to me about it, and I was like, that name sounds, because he was asking about video games. Because I think I posted something about video. I don't fucking know. We got into talk about video games, and because I posted my gamer tag, and he's like, oh, what games you playing? I like blah blah blah, and then he told me that, and I was like, that name sounds familiar. I think my ex was part of it, and I told him my ex's gamer tag, and he's like, yeah, he was never a part of it. He pretended to be a part of it, and we called him out on it. So like, there's a whole video that I have, I think, already recorded. So like we were talking, and like we've been talking since obviously, and like he was up when I was up watching Dad, so like it was company, you know, because like majority of the time I'm just by myself, like nobody to really talk to. So like we were talking, and then like we started texting, so I was like, it was so much easier for me to text, and because I explained my situation, and like we were texting, and we were just talking about like randomness, and a couple days later he's like, can I tell you something? I'm like, of course, I told you, you can tell me like anything, I'm not gonna, you know, judge you. And like he told me that he was starting to fall for me. I was like, oh, like at the time I wasn't like, I didn't really feel anything. I was just like, whatever, that's cute. And like we were talking, and then like I started slowly like having feelings for him, and I'm like, fuck. Because I'm like, I don't need to get hurt again. I don't need games. I don't got time for this shit. Like, I need to focus on my dad and that, and get my life together before anything. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is priority before like anything else. And you know, he was understanding of that, and I was like, you know, I'm sorry, I don't feel like that towards you yet. Like, I'm just taking things like one day at a time, because, you know, blah blah blah. Hold on, it's an update about Dad. Sorry, I'm texting my stepmom about my dad. So like we, you know, talk, and like I start falling for him more and more and more, and I'm like, son of a fucking bitch. Like, I'm not doing, like, this time it's not, like, usually like I allow myself to do it, like to fall for somebody. Like, I find things, like this time it like literally felt like I had no fucking control, and usually like I have some control, and majority of the time it's just like my hormones, like, you're in love, blah blah blah, like, you like this person, just fuck, you know. Majority of the time it's like 99% of the time it's hormones. This time, like, I felt like I had no fucking control over it. Like, my brain's like, go slow, go slow, go. Well, my heart's like, go slow, go slow. My brain's like, no, go full force. Usually it's the other way around. Usually my heart's like, you know, go for it, and my brain's like, no. Well, it's the other way around. And That only happened once, and that was with Randy. That's a whole nother story. So I'm like, fuck. So we met for the first time in person Monday, which was, today's the 7th. Monday was the 3rd. We met for the first time in person on the 3rd, and he's been here since. Like, he left, and then he came in Tuesday, which was the 4th, and he's been here since. But no, we met on the 4th, and he's been here since. My bad. We met for the first time on the 4th, and he's been here since. Like, we were talking, and like, I don't know, like, I just felt shit was different with him. And Sarah, like, been telling Sarah everything since I first met him or whatever. And she messaged him with my permission and his permission, and she wanted to get, like, cause she is just as tired as I am of me getting hurt. So she messages him and like is talking to him, trying to get like a feel for things. And I'm freaking out about this because I don't need her ruining shit, because she's got a big ass mouth. I love her to death, but she got a big ass mouth. All my friends got big mouths. Hi Sam, I know you're watching. And so I'm freaking out. I'm overreacting. Nothing new here. So I'm trying to get calm about that, and she's messaging him. She's trying to get a feel to see whatever, and she's like, you need to trust him. Like, I don't have a bad feeling about him. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't have, like, with everybody else that you've been with, I've always had a bad feeling. With him, I don't have a bad feeling. Like, you need to trust him, blah, 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 blah. He had 2 surprises for me on Monday. The first one she knew about, which was him officially asking me to be his girlfriend. And the second was, he knows I'm obsessed with Pokemon. Like, we've been over this. Like, he knows I'm a huge ass nerd. Like, I showed all my entire magic card deck, like, magic cards, and my Pokemon cards, tattoo. Like, we went full, we geeked out. Like, we have a lot in common. And it's really cool. And he's so accepting of me. Well, that's besides the point. And the other one was his Pokemon blanket that was his, and then he gave to me, and like, I'm crying. And then like, he let me read all their messages because she kept it a secret from me because she knew that he was going to ask me out, but she didn't want to send me the screenshot of it because she wanted to keep it a surprise. And like, I was reading all the messages, and I started crying because like, they're both being so like protective and territorial of me. And like, it was amazing. Like, I'm crying, and like, the fact that they're getting along, because she's been in my life for 16 years. Like, you know, I want the person that I'm with to get along with my friends, and my friends to like who I'm with, obviously, you know what I mean? That, you know, because like, everybody, all my friends have hated every single one of my boyfriends. Every single one of them. Sam, I don't want to hear it from you. Shut up. And plus, he was there during the whole, like, Dan ordeal, which I still gotta make that video. And he was, like, furious. Like, he wanted to freaking run here. He wanted to beat his ass. And, like, everything. And, like, he's so territorial and protective of me. And I love it. Like, I've never had someone be protective of me and territorial of me. The fact that he wanted to walk 8.5 hours just to come over here to make sure that I was okay. No one's done that. Like, he was asking everybody he knew for a ride to come out here, you know what I mean? no one's tried so hard to come out and see me and come to be with me, you know what I mean? And like he's so like the fact that he's like so accepting, and Jesus Christ, accepting of me is amazing. Like I can literally just be myself around him. He don't care. Like we have burping contests. Like he saw me naked because I didn't want to, like, because I've been with him so long, like every single day since Monday. Except Monday night because he like left home and then he came Tuesday. Like we're so attached at each other's fucking hip, it's not even funny. But like I didn't want to shower by myself, and so he sat on the toilet like with the seat down, obviously, and like I showered and like I was talking to him throughout the shower, and like that's when I realized that like he fucking gave me, and we laughed about this for like 3 hours. Well, I laughed about it for 3 hours because like I've never had a hickey my entire fucking life, and this little bastard gives me one. And then he started like I was laughing about this, and then he started laughing, and then that made me laugh. Every time I looked at him, he started laughing, and then I laughed more. He had like 3 24-ounce cans of Monster, like those big ones, and then 4 cups of coffee. So he was wired. I was just overtired. Like waking up to him is like amazing. Like I sleep on the hospital bed, Dad's hospital bed, and he sleeps on the pull-out sofa. And like RT will not let anybody near him. Like he's so protective over him. It's adorable. He won't even let me near him half the time, and it's like, excuse me, he's my boyfriend. Let me, you know, lay next to him. We haven't had sex. We haven't done any of that shit. You know, the intimate shit, because we are taking it slow. You know, we're not like gonna like slow. This is like nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're not having sex. Like we're not like doing shit like that yet. Like we're gonna like take it slow in a sense. My parents love him. Like Dad hasn't met him yet because, you know, when he was over Monday it was like a shit show because he came home Saturday from the hospital, and Monday, like his nurse came in, a doctor came in to do like the assessment, like, and then me and him were like rearranging the garage, we were cleaning, we were doing, you know, and then Tuesday, you know, when he came, Dad was already in the hospital, but Val's met him. Val likes him. Dad's like accepting of him, that he's allowing him to stay over for as long as needed. The dogs love him. Babs freaking has been sleeping with him, laying with him. Speaking of the devil when he appears, Babs has been laying with him. Babs hates everybody. Freaking Swy likes him. Swy freaking, he was abused, so he hates everybody. So I was talking about you. I'm making a video about you, and you show up, and I was trying to be all cute and like not let you know about it until like you see it on my channel, and you fucking had to come ruin it. Well, come say hi since you're already out here. Say hi to the YouTube people. That's Cody.
Hi.
He's slowly getting into like being in YouTube. Like, I'm just like, what's up? And he's just like, yeah, hi. He was on a live stream with me, one or two, but his mic wasn't working. I gotta figure out what the fuck's wrong with that. So he was there, but like you couldn't hear him. You just heard my loud ass mouth. So nothing new. Instead of him like typing, he was there playing. But he is like, regardless of whether I live stream and he's in there with me or he's just like sitting on the sidelines, he's gonna be the moderator for chat, whether he's here or he's at his house. He's the bodyguard when I'm live streaming because he don't take shit from nobody. You dirty bastards. Yeah, I was talking about you. All good, obviously. But that's the end of this because he ruined it. So when he's like asleep or something, I'll like make a part 2 of the shit that I didn't get to say because he ruined it. So until next time, bye guys. Fucking ruined.